Welcome to AI for Business, your source for the newest developments in artificial intelligence. Today, we have a full lineup of AI news and AI tools, including how Superintelligence Inc. raised $2 billion, why ex-OpenAI staff oppose its for-profit shift, how AI is beating humans in tuberculosis diagnosis, and Apple's continued AI challenges. Plus, we'll introduce an AI tool for creating, monetizing, and growing your newsletter, and share a prompt tip to get multiple angles from a single message. Superintelligence Inc., or SSI, just raised $2 billion in funding and is now valued at $32 billion. This makes it one of the most valuable startups just months after launching, even though it doesn't have a single product yet. SSI was co-founded by former OpenAI chief scientist Ilya Sutskever, who left earlier this year after being involved in an attempt to remove CEO Sam Altman. Sutskever has assembled a team with one clear goal: to build super-intelligent AI that goes beyond human ability while keeping safety as the top priority. When speaking to investors, he said SSI is taking a different path from other companies. Since September, the company's value has increased sixfold, showing that investors believe in its vision even without a product on the market. Next up, 12 former OpenAI employees are making headlines after filing a legal statement in support of Elon Musk's lawsuit against the company. These former employees, who held technical and leadership roles from 2018 to 2024, are pushing back against OpenAI's shift away from its original nonprofit mission. In their filing, they argue that if OpenAI's nonprofit wing gives up its controlling stake in the business, it would fundamentally violate its mission statement and betray the trust of employees, donors, and stakeholders who supported the company specifically because of its original mission. One strong comment came from Todor Markov, now at Anthropic, calling Sam Altman a person of low integrity, and said he used the OpenAI charter as a way to attract top talent without really meaning it. Markov also said he believes the charter was used to influence staff while doing little to limit the company's growth. The former employees collectively urged the court to recognize that keeping the nonprofit structure is key to ensuring advanced AI benefits humanity, rather than serving narrow financial interests. If accepted into the court record, these testimonies from former insiders could add weight to Musk's case as it heads toward trial in spring 2026. OpenAI has responded by stating that the nonprofit remains intact and that the changes represent a restructuring of the existing for-profit arm into a public benefit corporation while preserving the original mission. Some promising news from the medical field now: researchers from Lausanne University Hospital in Switzerland have demonstrated that AI can diagnose pulmonary tuberculosis more accurately than human doctors. The study was presented at the European Society of Clinical Microbiology and Infectious Diseases Conference and introduced a system called ULTR-AI, which can read lung ultrasound images using smartphone devices. It achieved 93% sensitivity and 81% specificity, which is 9% better than what human experts reached. This breakthrough comes at an important time as tuberculosis cases are rising around the world, with rates going up 4.6% between 2020 and 2023. The technology is especially helpful in low-resource areas where standard TB tests are either too expensive or not available. We've talked quite a bit about Apple's struggles shifting into AI, and according to the New York Times, the struggle can be traced back to early 2023. It began when Apple's AI chief John Giannandrea asked CEO Tim Cook to approve buying more AI chips. Cook agreed to double the chip budget, but CFO Luca Maestri reportedly cut that to less than half. This left Apple's AI team without enough GPU power and had to rely on outside providers like Google and Amazon for extra computing resources. At that time, Apple's data centers had around 50,000 GPUs, most of them over 5 years old. That's much lower than the hundreds of thousands of newer, more powerful chips used by rivals like Microsoft, Google, and Meta. Today's AI tool to try is Beehive, an email marketing platform that goes beyond creating and sending newsletters. It also helps content creators earn money with their newsletter with features like paid subscription tiers, built-in tools for managing sponsored content, and options for adding ads to generate income. Another area where Beehive shines is in newsletter growth. The platform includes referral programs that reward your readers for sharing your content. You can also tap into audiences of other newsletters through Beehive's network and use cross-promotion features to reach new subscribers. The platform also covers all the basics, including designing emails, managing subscriber lists, and tracking performance. Link to try in the description. The prompt tip for today is how to get a variety of answers. When using AI, many people accept the first response they receive. But there's a simple way to get more options and perspectives. Just add, rewrite this from 3 different perspectives. This forces AI to think about your request from different viewpoints. You can also ask the exact kinds of alternatives you want, like, give me 3 versions of this caption. 1 poetic, 1 humorous, 1 informative. By getting multiple viewpoints up front, you don't have to go back and forth repeatedly with AI. That brings us to the end of today's AI for Business podcast. If you enjoyed what you heard today, please consider subscribing so you never miss an update. We'd also appreciate sharing this episode with someone in your network. Also, don't forget to leave a review to help others discover the show. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into more exciting AI news and AI tools. Until then, thanks for listening.